Okay, and we're off. Forgive me for a moment. I just got to make sure everything is set up properly here. I have just kind of gotten into streaming, and this is a new scene, so I got to make sure everything's tuned properly. If you are watching this back and it sounds god-awful, please let me know so I can do something about that. Otherwise, I just want to make sure that I can actually hear myself on the stream here, and then we will get on with it. Well, that didn't work. Oh no, I can hear. Okay, I can hear myself. That's a good sign. Yep. All right, we're good. Beautiful. So we have Season 37 Novice League under the NLTP umbrella. We've got Puparazzi facing off against Fraggle Block for the Week 1 series. Two relatively seasoned captains here. Fraggle Block led by Pass the Flag, Puparazzi by Bold Roller. I don't think either one of them is in their first captaincy. Definitely not Pass. I think Bold has captained a couple times, but anyway, both look like they went for a couple of novice staples, or even higher than novice in some seasons. But solid players to lead the team, and then took some chances on some rookies potentially lower down. So your rosters here, and I'm not sure who's actually here tonight, but on the rosters we have Thanos Ball, Face, Jarek, Megapoop 22, Actung, and Snexter on the Fraggle Block team. And then we have QQ, also known as Alex Jones, Bubbles, The Buttons, Monty, Nate H, and Gooey S7, filling out the Puparazzi roster. So, couple of new names, couple of names we've all seen before. We will see how things go tonight. I believe both teams have just received the group link. I know that Bold Roller is not available this evening. So ASAP will be checking in. ASAP might actually be a co-captain for this team as well. I'll have to double check that and update the hub if so. But that should cover it. I'm going to stop having Discord open. Sorry for the frames dropped here. When are native macros? Those already exist. For those not aware, in the profile settings, there is a whole section for chat macros. You can change your chat macros right here. Click on that button. You can pick a key that you like. Oh, not that one though. You can pick a key that you like. You can say if it's a team chat or an all chat. And you can say macros are real. And now anytime I press the F key in a game, it would automatically send macros are real to that game. So yeah, if you didn't know about those, use them. They're good. They work. Very cool. There are a couple keys you cannot use because they are reserved for other things. I don't think we let you overlap with your directional keys, and I think there are a couple other keys that are hard-coded for other things, like the M key, if I'm not mistaken, is hard-coded for moderators. Not that it should be, that's just how it is right now. So that will be something we update eventually, but not necessarily the highest priority right this minute. So it looks like tonight we've got Snexter, Face, Thanos Ball, Jarek showing up for Pass the Flag. And we have Bubbles, Gooey, S7, QQ, and Monty showing up for the Blue Puparazzi team. So I'm not sure if they have any subs coming or not. Either way, should be a good matchup. Let's see some storylines here. Bubbles, definitely the name that my eyes are drawn to on Puparazzi team. QQ, obviously. Alex Jones, a strong player as well. I'm trying to remember how many seasons of Alex Jones I've seen, if I've seen any at all. I know we've seen him in public games plenty. Just going to have to look that up real quick then, huh? Tag Pro League. Alex Jones. Yes, we've got a couple seasons. We've got Minors Season 33, Minors Season 34 for Alex Jones. So about a year ago, up in Minors there, so definitely a good name to look out for. And then on the other side, Snexter and Thanos Ball, and Face, honestly. Those are 4 good names right there that I see. I think Snexter's probably Snexter was drafted last, so I would assume Thanos Ball and Face are expected to carry this roster early on. Jarek, definitely a good name to have behind you, though. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I think the person I'm most interested to see this evening is Gooey S7, a rookie showing up. I do not have jersey script, sorry. I can look into it though. I don't know how to, I could probably figure it out. Not while the game's going. Let me take a look at the list of scripts I was sent, and if I can get that working, I will. But I've got my scoreboard on screen. Very happy with that. It's a pretty high bar for me to clear, so what else? Should be starting any second now, as far as I can tell. There we go. All right. Oh, I do. Okay, I know where the jersey script is now. I'll try to get that going. Maybe between some games if there's a little bit of a gap. But either way, we are off. Let me move a couple things so I'm not blocking the stuff we care about. And let's get to it. Novice, Season 37, Week 1. First grab of the game, going to go to Snexter. Bubbles right behind. And a couple of holds early on. Bubbles, first one to make an impact here. Maybe getting cross half. Decides to back off. Oh, that's right. No kiss in play. Keep an eye out for that. See how these players have adjusted. Obviously, for the rookies, that will be a bit harder because you're not seeing no kiss in public games. Hopefully, they got a chance to get some scrims in between then and now, though. So we'll see how that plays out. Relatively quiet after those first grabs. Some bombs coming up soon, though. Thanos Ball going to get a chance to be out past 3. Good hold. Chance for Monty has to hold. He does just long enough to keep that flag safe until Gooey can show up. Gooey now with a chance in their first couple of minutes. Oh, so almost scores in their first 60 seconds of competitive Tag Pro. Will still score here, just past the minute mark. An excellent start to Gooey's rookie season there, coming out with a first cap of the game. That's gonna feel really good. Wow. Can't say I expected that. Nicely done, Gooey. And both teams now reset for the moment. Tag Pro boosting in, though. Going to get 1. Thanos going to be safe on the other side of the map, though, at the same time. We'll see which team can hunt the reset down. It looks like AFB gets it, but not for long. Both teams back in holding mode for the time being. Pup working their way back into the base here. See if they can close down on faces. Bubbles is boosting ahead. They got time, but it's not quite enough time. So next, you're able to catch up. Still a chance, though. It's a bit of a grab train going. Great boost from Bubbles. Doesn't quite get the return he needed, but almost set it up. Doesn't cost their team anything, though. Another round of pups coming up. See how the comms are. Gooey, right place, right time. Doesn't come away with the tag, though. Thanos Ball sets up the Tag Pro lead. Another one setting up with Monty as well. Monty not able to connect with Q's, though. Does in the end. Both flag carriers relatively safe as the flags or Tag Pros kiss. And it looks like the winner of that exchange will be AFB. Sorry, I missed what happened down in that corner. I think they tucked behind that bomb. Nice play either way. So we're tied up, 7.5 to go. Long game ahead of us. But both teams finally on the board as things have quieted down a little bit now. Thanos Ball with some space to work with. Has the lane up top. Bubbles cuts it off. And another round of pups coming up. My bitrate might be exploding. Stream is pretty choppy. Well, that's not ideal. Let me close this. See if that makes a difference. Oh, I can see that. I'm very sorry. Look at that. Looks great on my screen. What else can I do to help with that? Let's see. Just got the viewport expander script. That shouldn't be costing us anything. Maybe if I close that. Oh, sorry. I missed a cap from Puparazzi while that was happening. What else can I close? I think I've closed most things now. I hope it's not the scoreboard. Encoding bitrate. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that while you guys watch the slideshow. Would it be too high or too low? Probably too high, right? Yep, it says encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings. How? All right, well, to somewhat commentate at the same time, almost a capping opportunity for AFB, but they're going to get sniped in their own base as GUI is out past 3 and does bring in the past 4 cap. One day I will find the encoding bitrate setting. Yeah, this is a tiny little spreadsheet, so I'm assuming it's not that. Oh, we just lost everything. Come back. Oh boy. This is going exceedingly well. Nope, we're looking at the wrong screen now. That's not going to help us. There we are. Okay, we're back. Nothing happened, I promise. Pups are up. A rolling bomb for each side. Is that smoother? Yeah, I think this tab is what's the black screen is better. I'm glad. Settings, that sounds promising. Output, bitrate. All right, I've changed something. We'll see what it does. All right, I'm gonna close the scoreboard just in case that's responsible. Thanos ball almost gets in the cab QQ there just at in the nick of time. Able to cut that off. Scoreboard's still showing up even though I... No, it's smoothed out, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I had to not have the tab open, so I'll just open it between games when the frames don't matter. Anyway, Bubbles brings in 4th cap of the game. A tag pro apiece. Jarek doing a good job not to grab there. Does open the pass 3 opportunity. If Thanos can hold this block on Bubbles long enough, yes, Jarek spawns at the tag. Nicely done on AFB's part. Now they got to be careful here as Monty looks for a counter cap. Is going to get tracked down though. Face pushing it in. And gets the route through. Look at that. Takes advantage of the defused portal. Able to sneak around 3 players on OD. And that's going to open up a cap train opportunity to tie the game now. So we're 4-4. 3 minutes to go. Blue still keeping the pressure on here. Face is pushing hard. Not able to sneak by that time through. It's choppy again? Don't say that. Oh, I can see my bitrate thing. I'm going to bring it down a little bit lower. I'm just over 3,000. Let me set it to 2,500. See what that does. I don't know how these numbers work, sorry. All right, a tag pro in base. Gonna go for the grab from Bubbles. Tag's about to run out, so that's not the worst plan. It's gonna open up at least a hold here. We'll see what they can do in the back of base to keep that flag there. Thanos ball trying to get around Bubbles, cannot. Tracks back though into base, safe for now. Both flag carriers trapped, but still with a little bit of wiggle room. Both of them gonna get tracked down at the same time now. And the train continues. Both teams still out of base. Big play from Q here. Can they hold? They can. Monty able to catch up quickly. A lot of back and forth here with the pressure. Snexter looking for something now. Another round of pup spawning. Second to last. A rolling bomb to Jarek and a juke juice to Thanos ball. So blue team taking the advantage on power-ups this round. Snexter with a good hold in the meantime. They've got the flag in base. Jarek uses that rolling bomb to boost Snexter ahead. Is it enough to keep him? No, it's not. I like the idea, though. Jarek now past 2. He's got the boost to work with. Okay blocks in base. Thanos stuck on the outside, but it's... yeah, it does quite cost them. Ooh, still a chance here. See if they can set up that diamond on OD. They do. And QQ able to catch up. Backward snipe for Monty. Doesn't quite connect. Maybe makes Snexter think for a second, but able to get back ahead before any damage is done. Good return from Gooey. Pushing back on Thanos ball. And they get both people back in time for Bubbles to sneak in a cap here. Now another minute to go. Face pushing in the opposite direction. It is a counter cap, keeping it tied. Now at 5 apiece as the last round of power-ups are spawning. Both flag carriers out of base. Juke Juice and a rolling bomb again to AFB. And they've got the flag here. Can they hunt down the flag, or is Bubbles able to do something here? Gets by Face, has the spawner to beat. Gets by the spawner. He's going to get all the way across the map here. Thanos ball not in any real danger. Bubbles able to hide, waiting for his team to track down that flag carrier. A long hold here. Both flag carriers kind of passing one another. And a good play from Thanos ball to boost the flag carrier into the gate, but also right into the path of the waiting Monty. Good plays on both sides there to keep this game tied 5 apiece. We're heading toward the overtime, like 13 seconds. Jarek going to use that no kiss to force the return. Monty needs to be safe here. Does a good job of finding the open space, and we are going to overtime in our first game of this series, which bodes well. So another round of power-ups to keep that in mind here. We'll see who's thinking about that and who's thinking about the flag. Face forcing 2 players to contain as Thanos ball takes away that top juke juice. Bubbles able to defuse the rolling bomb that Jarek was about to win. Backwards boost from the blue team. A second backwards boost from the blue team. Can they set the blocks up to complete the set? Maybe. Oh, Snexter goes for the split, but he doesn't quite get to turn the corner in time. Still pressure, though, for the blue team here, pushing in off that mid boost. Decides to circle back for the time being. And all 4 red players are ahead for now. See if they're going to decide to wait or if they're going to try to push it with that free regrab chain. He pushes for the straight and he gets it around off of the block on Face. Wow. You hope that was coordinated for week 1. That is an incredible play to be making. Whether that was luck or not, who's to say, but it looked great. So well done from Thanos ball to sneak that in. If you're going to have one, make it count. And he sure did that. Well played from both teams. That's a very fun game 1 for the series here. I think we got, sorry for the shenanigans midstream there. I think we got things stable enough. No music playing in the background, so sorry, you just get my voice to work with. Let me see if I can get that scoreboard updated in between games here. Nope, that's not what I want. Get over there. And the score of that game that we obviously all remember was 6-5 in favor of AFB. So we've got 5. Oh. I can't update my scoreboard. Please. There we go. 5 and 6. Oh, please. Okay, we'll just remember it's in overtime because I'll italicize it. How's that? No, that's not obvious enough. I gotta make it an asterisk. What do you want? Why are you value? Underline maybe? I don't know. It's OT. How about up here? What a great stream. Look at me. All right. Anyway, it was 6-5. It was an overtime win. Well done from both sides. Sounds like there was some coaching to be done, which is fair. But I like what I saw. I gotta say, I was looking out for GUI S7 that game to see what they would be showing as their first kind of games. They're getting the first cap of the game and of the series as a rookie. Ridiculous. You never see that. Great awareness of the backward boost. I don't usually love to see that from a rookie, but if you're going to hit it, I guess I can live with it for the time being. It's more of a discretion thing. Good positioning overall. I think the thing they're going to need to work on, obviously, the flag carrying could use some work, and then using that flag to harass the other flag carrier, and then probably power-ups, but looking really, really good for a first-time showing as far as I can tell so far. Obviously, there are other players doing well too, but I like rookies, so looks like we are ready to move ahead to game 2. Still on Moonbase. I believe the final 3 games are on the other map. Oh, looks like we got a substitute here. Nate H showing up, going to take the place of somebody TBD. I guess we'll find out. Unfortunately, 5v4 not allowed this season. The CRC decided to crack down on that. So looks like QQ, aka Alex Jones, will be taking a seat for this game, or joining the other team, or joining their own team. Never mind, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna wait. Pretend there's music playing. All right, well, I guess I can look up other players while we're waiting. What do I not know about these people? Tag Pro League. What was Bubbles up to last season? Or most recent season? Found Bubbles with 3 Bs. That's not what I want. There's Bubble with 2 Bs. Okay, Bubbles last season 36 minors on the ping opaque, 7.2 OGAS, 58 O niche on a full set of 350 minutes. We've got, played minors week 1 this season, 37 on Puparazzi as well. So I wonder if that was a loan or are they a dual eligible player? Let's confirm that on the rosters as we have launched to game 2. We'll get started on that in just a second. Puparazzi does not appear to have Bubbles on their minors roster, so that was a loaning opportunity, and I'd say it was a good one based on what I've seen so far. So game 2 is underway. First grab of the game goes to Bubbles. Speak of the devil, or of the bubble. And it's not, it may generate something. Q putting on some work in. Face able to keep that under control there, keep the flag in. Both sides pretty quiet for the first few seconds here. Almost a good backboard from Snexter. Still gets the grab out past 2. Got a low boost to work with. Opts not to take it. Has the bomb that I think Bubbles diffused, actually. Unfortunate timing there on the OD for Pup, but Snexter able to walk that cap in to open up this game at 1-0. Bubbles coming the other way. No real threat to Snexter for the time being, though. Is able to make everyone pause. Snexter takes that boost back in the base, harassing Bubbles there. We'll see who that works out for as the first round of power-up spawn. It looks like they're going to find a way out, actually, and maybe a free route all the way into the flag. No, Monty's able to get there in time. Good catch-up play to protect the cap there. Jarek, though, pushing it in on that tag pro in base with the rolling bomb. Monty has the grab. He's going to be able to stay away for a while here, so Jarek needs to find something else to do for a few seconds. Teammates are pushing in for that return, though, not quite able to get it. Face almost with a good push there. Monty just barely evading by pixels as Jarek sits on that flag tile. So good holding from both flag carriers. Still going. Neither one has found a defender yet. Jarek all the way back in base. Has that boost to work with. Does get caught by Q's at the same time that Monty is caught. But Bubbles now pushing. Goes for the back wall. All 4 players ahead of him now. And it's going to be a reset for AFB. Now they're pushing back in return. Q needs to hold here. He's got no one really on him. But Jarek with that bomb almost connects. He's going to find his way all the way to the base with Thanos Ball in no pressure, under no pressure at all. As another round of power-ups are up. Rolling Bomb to face, diffused. Rolling Bomb to Jarek is intact. He's going to get that on the flag as Q's is still holding midfield. Rolling Bomb passes mid. Nobody on anti, so no chance for a cap here, though the return might be coming here. Great block from Nate H to keep Thanos Ball out of that contain. Not going to stop him the second time, though. A backward boost from face almost connects, but not enough. And now he's gone for a few minutes. There he is ahead, though, as Bubbles finds a way out with that bomb. Both flag carriers in an okay spot here. They got a lot of people boosting around, not a lot of people setting up any real plays. This feels a little uncoordinated on both sides of the map, which is what you would expect on a map like this. Week 1 novice, but you want to see a little more coordination on when are we pushing, why are we pushing, and how are we getting the reset after that push. We'll see what they do with that here. Bubbles hanging out midfield. Another round of power up. Spawning backward boost from Monty. Works out that time. And he's going to come away with the tag pro now. He has a chance to connect with Bubbles. Can Face keep them apart? For now, yes. Jarek in a dangerous position here. Needs to hold. Does find the route out low under Monty. Keeping that tag away from Bubbles the entire time. Really well done on AFB's part. Fraggle blocks. Still in danger here as Thanos Ball is found by Monty, but yeah, and that's going to open up finally an opportunity after what felt like a lot of pressure to bring this game to 1 apiece. Q's now with Thanos Ball on his heels, Face relatively uncontested, walking all the way across the map. Looks like a little lag from Monty there potentially. Both flag carriers find themselves in the back corner and both return. Snexter though with the advantage here. Past 1 with 3 blocking in base. Face opts to go for regrab. And Snexter opts to hang out until Monty applies some pressure. Snexter not able to get that trampoline. Almost had a really nice boost through the back corner there. But another round of power-ups coming up. Face pushing it in during pups here. Thanos gets the juice anyway. Low juice is uncontested. Nate is going to get it. I have no idea what just happened there. I'll be honest. That that distraction. Snexter potentially. Had what he needed there. Decided to be a little more patient with it. That gave Nate the opportunity to catch up, though. Thanos now might have a chance all the way in. Bubbles delays things, not quite in the way it needed to be. A good cap from Face there. Monty almost at the counter there. Thanos Ball finds the button. Man, oh man. Both sides reset for now. Are we going to get a single reset here? I think this is the chance. Nexter's got that bomb, but it's not going to last for long. Only 1 boost to keep him safe, and Bubbles is in the right place to shut that down. Thanos, though, out again. Has the straight-in boost. Q in the great spot, and turns that into a grab using that momentum. Maybe finds the flag tile here. No, Jarek's going to be able to get ahead. Does force Snexter off of that power-up tile, though. Potential reset here for Puparazzi as Bubbles decides to hide in the bomb. I'm not sure that was the play I would have opted for, but they still have the grab here. They still have the flag in base. Let's see if they can set something up. Jarek takes the backward boost and takes Bubbles' portal and boost. Let's see if that maybe converts for a return here. No. Bubbles going to find that low. Gets the boost spawn. Doesn't know it's coming, though. 2v2 blocks in base. AFB happy to just kind of stay close to the flag tile. Wait for Pup to make a mistake. We'll see if that persists through this next round of pups in about 10 seconds. Face does go for the grab. Thanos goes for the double grab. Not a lot of space to work with here. Does find a route around Q's and get out safely. Well done on Thanos Ball's part. Pushes into base a little more aggressively than I would have liked during power-ups coming up. Bubbles still holding. Can't find the space he needs. Nate going to come away with the rolling bomb on one side and Thanos on the other. So a rolling bomb apiece. 1 diffused and popped. We'll see if Thanos wants to use the spacebar here, or if he's happy letting Snexter set up the first grab. Maybe past a couple here. Almost gets to that boost, but it does open up that grab for Thanos Ball regardless. Who's going to defuse it and immediately locked down by Monty and Nate H. Great double return from them. Almost opened up a capping opportunity as well, but Snexter able to stay ahead as needed. Put on the jacket. I'm not putting on a rain jacket. Snexter now weaving his way through 3. Does he have the space he needs? He does. Monty not able to catch up in time. Great cap from Snexter. Good job reading the spacing of the defenders there to find that route. Another chance here for face. Nobody on anti, so it's going to be a relatively mild attempt, but opening up Thanos' ball for another. Bubbles goes for the grab and dies. That's going to open up some space that might be enough for Thanos to at least pull off the power up. Yeah, Snexter's going to come away with the juice as well. I feel like I keep saying the same thing over and over. I'm sorry for that. Face diffused on the gate. Does get safely through mid, but has a lot of blue players right around him. Maybe not. Did you dye your hair? No, I think the lighting's just different. Q's in danger here. Thanos just barely dodges Monty. Does get around on the second boost as well, and the return comes just in time. And that's going to open up a 4-1 lead now. Q's missing that boost. Another double flaccid in base. 5-1. So a little bit more open than our first game. Looking for that offense from Puparazzi to pick up a little bit here. But backwards boosts like that from face are going to shut down any chance that they might have to start something here. Still 2 minutes on the clock. A tag pro in this next round of power-ups. We'll see if they prioritize that. Looks like Snexter's looking at that rolling instead. But 3 from Puparazzi on that tag pro, but it's going to cost them another cap. They do come away with the tag and the rolling bomb, so you really got to get something started here. Even if it's just leading into game 3, you got to come away with a cap on this play here. Nate's going to get caught by Jarek, but Bubbles has the rolling intact. Opts to back off on the bomb. You don't have that much time left on these power-ups. You really want to push here. As face is somehow going to get a grab. I'm not sure how that grab was generated. Bubbles finally gets through the midway point, but no real space for a cap here. Monty potentially for a backfield solo gets them with the help of Nate, and that is enough for Bubbles to convert on that play. Another chance here as Snexter may be finding a way out, but no. A lot of pressure on AFB to find some space here. Thanos is going to be the one to find it. Getting all the way to the flag tile, which is more than enough time for them to set up that regrab chain on offense. So, last round of power-ups coming up. 5 cap difference. Pretty tall task for any team at any level here, but we'll see what Puparazzi can put together. That's a good way to start it, potentially getting around. And they're going to come away with at least 1, if not 2 rolling bombs. So let's see, as there's a little bit of a, I don't know what you call that, in the corner of the map there. 2 flag carriers hanging out, unable to kiss. An abstinence corner or something. Anyway, good chance here. Q overcommitting toward that Nate H side of the block. Make sure you watch my Contain 101 video, please. You don't want to go onto your teammate's side of that contain. That's going to force them to come toward the opposite side and open up too much space for the flag carrier. Jarek trying to put an exclamation mark. Bubbles decides otherwise. And it looks like we are going to round this game out. No, I don't want to speak too soon. Nate's got a chance here. Double regrab, though. Going to be hard to find a way around. Go for the kept flag, Nate. That's all you need. Nicely done. So it's going to be a 7-2 game in favor of AFB. Fraggle Blocks coming away with game 2. Let's get that scoreboard updated. Whoops. Sorry, it keeps doing that. But Fraggle Blocks, a game 1 overtime win, a game 2 regulation win. So 2 for 2 so far. But they got that overtime, obviously. So let's get that updated. Looking good. All right. Who's in my chat? Thanos snapped his fingers. Indeed. Is chat not showing up on the... Oh, no, there it is. Yeah. Room tour? I'm not giving you a tour. I haven't even made my bed. No. Today was a weird day. I'm usually not even home to be streaming right now. I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm not. So. All right. Let's see what kind of substitutions we'll get this game. Am I sick? No, I'm not sick. I'm feeling very good. I just didn't have to work today. I did donate blood today, so I'm a little tired from that, but I am not sick. 113 total users on Tag Pro. You love to see it. 79 players in 10 games. So we got people like me online but not playing added into that count. Everyone here is in that count. Anyway, game 3 appears to also be on Moonbase. I was not under that impression, but I trust. Actually, I don't trust. I'm going to check. Nope, it is. Yep. 3 on Moonbase, 2 on Azada. And that is the official pronunciation. That is not up for debate. I almost look. All right, Princey, your message got blocked for racism. Just want to say that before I let it through, just so everyone knows that. Swipe to allow or deny. I almost look ginger. Got blocked for racism. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't feel like my hair ever really has a red tinge to it, except maybe in the middle of summer. But I'm not seeing it on my screen. Maybe you have a better quality monitor than I do. Definitely brown hair here, though. All right, looks like we did have a sub here. Nate H out and Gooey S7 in. The rookie back on the tiles. Nate H isn't a rookie, right? I should confirm that. I'm pretty sure I've seen them play before. I keep getting thrown off because I've seen some of these players in pubs. And I haven't played competitive in a while. Yeah, Nate played season... Oh, it's been a while, though. Nate last played season 27 on the Regis as a novice player. So that was the first season post-merge. They played 150 minutes in novice. They played on B team before that for sparing minutes in 26, 15, 13, 11. So Nate, not technically a rookie, but it has been a while since we've seen them playing. So 2 good names to have on your roster here for a pup team that's going to need to do some coaching this season, and it looks like they will be. So it's a good place to be as a novice team. Not sure what the holdup is here. I'm hoping we can get game 3 on the road any moment now. Whoops, I'm back. Fraggle Blocks is a play on Fraggle Rock, which is a Muppet style show that defined a lot of people's childhoods. So don't hate. QQ out with the grab here. Jarek, good job keeping that contained intact. Bubbles hunted down quickly by face on that grab. Says, I don't think so. Now Thanos ball threatening the other way. Maybe gets around, gets one chaser with that gate. Goes for the low route. Bubbles has a chance here to boost down. Boosts wide instead. Not able to stop Thanos ball from walking that one in. Good grab here from Monty. Has space to work with. I'm saying the word space a lot. That's the word I need to stop saying. I'll work on that. Good timing there from AFB. I wonder if they were counting down that return or not. Good job from Snexter either way to be on that flag tile when needed. First round of power-ups comes away with a sweep for a pup. Bubbles with that tag pro. Hopefully they can set up a grab for Monty here with that juke juice. They got it going. 1 return. Need to get that return in back of base. Or sorry, 1 tag. That's 2 tags. Keep the count going. 3. Return comes. Is it enough? Is Monty able to get around the blocks? He is, and he's going to walk in the first cap of the game for a pup. Hard earned. AFB made them earn that cap, but they did. And they're able to keep it as a 1-score game for now. Snexter, though, still with some space to work with. Monty says no. Shut that down. Thanos ball now using that boost to come in hot. Boost from, I think, face opens up that base just enough for Thanos to get that walk in. Good play from the defender. Bubbles says LOL in response to that. Snexter goes for the split, gets it, and walks in another cap right before our next round of power-ups responding. So AFB kind of pouring it on here. Gooey comes away with the juke juice. Good snipe for Monty. They've got what they need to cap here. No, he goes straight in, though, face in the right place to keep that flag out. Q now coming across, rolling, diffused by Snexter. Snexter get gated. Good chance here if they can get one more return. They've got the juice chasing. Jarek goes for the split and gets it. Bubbles doesn't have that solo in the back of base. So Jarek, great job grabbing, getting out, staying safe, while Q was threatening the flag tile there. So one thing I'm noting for GUI there, a little tentative on the two-person contains. That'll come with time, obviously. But a good opportunity for A-Pup if they can clean that up real quick. Face out past a few bubbles, needs to stay safe here. Does. Thanos Ball would like everyone to know that there are pups spawning. A-Pup focused on those returns for the time being. 2 tag pros though, so you got to shift gears here. Both of them going to AFB. So big chance here for Bubbles to stay alive, hopefully. Not finding much space to work with though. And now it's a bit of a scramble. Let's see what Q can do. Gets around 2, gets around 4. Has the walk-in across now. Can they block that straight in boost? They miss it anyway, and they get the walk-in. So a huge shift in the momentum there. Coming away with 0 caps and actually a -1 in the captive with those 2 tag pros. Great play by A-Pup to get out there. Now let's see if they can get a return here and slow things down. The pace has been a little out of control for them. They're packing midfield. It's going to be good enough for them. Jarek, though, uncontested on another grab. So they're really looking for that pace so they can get the returns, but they're not getting them fast enough. Good play from Bubbles to kind of close things back down, get everyone back in base where the help is. But Jarek comes away the better of that exchange. And now he's threatening once again. GUI, though, good job to seal off the inner edge on that wall. Another round of power-ups coming up. A big tag pro down bottom. Let's see who comes away with it. Face is going to take it. And some tags to go with it. Q decides to backtrack. We'll see if that pays off. Keeps the tag behind. It's a tail now. Monty threatening the other way. So another kind of missed opportunity for a tag pro lead. Monty almost gets it off the sack. Great attempt from the defense there to open up that chance. And we still have a 2-cap game as those power-ups expire. So just about halfway through. Still anybody's game here. Snexter past 2 with a good chance. Has the boost to work with and some time if he takes it. Monty goes wide. But they're going to get that OD set up. Let's see what Snexter goes for. Not much you can do there. Good reset from AFB. Face pushing the pace a little bit. Finds his teammate instead. We call that getting swifted when I was a rookie. Snexter will be caught in the middle of the map. Another round of power-ups coming up here. Good job from Face to shut that down so they can focus on power-ups and not worry about that grab. It's not going to get them that low juice, though. QQ comes away on that 2v1. And on offense, I believe, Monty with the juke juice as well. Let's see if they can keep the flag in as Bubbles is threatening. Good snipe from Face to shut that down. Still have the juke juice to contend with, though. Good contain from Jarek and Snexter. Throwing that down. All you're trying to do here is wait for that juice to run out. They do a great job of that to keep the flag in base here. And they still have a chance for the reset, too, while they're at it. Bubbles maybe getting a chance to be out past 3. Face needs to be safe. Oh, my headset just turned off, but I think you can still hear me. Wow, that was loud. All right, I'm taking that off. I have no idea what that was. Oh, Face, he misses the flag tile. Oh, no. It's only a failed boat if you don't cap. Oh, he's not going to. You hate to see it. Not sure he knew the cap was coming. Thought he had to find some space. I said space again. Snexter now threatening. Goes for the bump. Keeps Bubbles on the right side. They're going to get the sweep as well. Thanos Ball needs to do something here. He does get the grab. Gets the grab in tag. Gets double tapped by Monty, though. And now you're looking at a capping opportunity for A-Pup again. Bubbles sitting patiently on that boost, waiting for his teammate to push in, and neither one does. And he's going to end up sniped instead. A little bit of chaos here. Having some trouble finding resets. Snexter back of base. Good pincer snipe. Or swipe, rather, from GUI there. Forcing that flag carry to overcommit into your teammate. Always a good play. Backfield solo from Monty. Keeps that flag in base. Another round of power-ups coming up. Oh, I just realized I have sounds muted. If you guys want those back, let me know. But Snexter comes away with 1 tag. Monty with the other. A tag apiece. Let's see which team can make the most of them here. Nobody helping Snexter on offense here. They're more focused on keeping that flag in, but they can't do so. So Snexter forced to grab. QQ coming across. They've got chasers with them. Monty opts to go for the regrab. Probably the right call, but Q is going to get caught at the end of it all. So both tag pros really leading to nothing in the end. Snexter, though, with a chance here. Pass 3. He's got the block from Jarek, but Bubbles, good job reading off that block. Pushing up at the right time. Contain on both sides. It's going to lead to a Thanos ball opportunity low. Uses that corner quite well, but doesn't really have what he needs to get out there. Oh, Q. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. Snexter agrees with me on that one, I think. Power up, second to last one. Big tag pro down bottom. If you're Puparazzi, you need to be winning this tag pro. You are down 2 caps. He does. And now you need to contest with that rolling regrab as well. Great snipe from Face to shut down that opportunity. Q's now forced to play OD with that tag pro. Does prevent the cap. Does get his own return, remembering with that no-kiss setting. Gets a second defusal on the rolling bomb. Does he get the set of 3? No, Thanos is going to back off before he has the chance to. Does find his way through mid, though. Great snipe from Jarek. Keeps that flag back on their own half. A bump from Bubbles is going to give Thanos what he needs to stay alive for now. He's going to backtrack while he can. No real need to pressure in, though. He does find a way past everybody, though, despite that. Not sure why he's really putting the pressure on up 2 at the minute, but it's working for him, so who am I? Oh, no. Unfortunate boost from Snexter's going to take out his teammate. Gooey sitting on the flag towel. Can he get the return from Bubbles? He can, but not within the 0.25, and he's going to get gypped on the 0.25. That's so unfortunate. But those are the rules. Thanos ball now. Got that tag lead set up. Bubbles needs to do something with this rolling. Finds a way out of base. Needs to hold for a while here. Can the return come, though? They've got a chance for a capping opportunity. It doesn't. Good job by Bubbles to back off there. All the way back. Can't get their own return here. Can stay alive, though. For just the few more seconds needed as this tag pro runs out. As does the rolling button. 30 seconds. Don't forget clutch time. You got to get this within 1 to have a chance here. And that is not the best way to go about it, but Q does keep it at 2. See if they can get a return here. 20 seconds on the clock. Q's holding. Thanos ball holding. Thanos ball contained. No anti from the red team. Great boost from Bubbles. No chance to really turn that into a capture, though. 10 seconds on the clock. You need a cap now. You need a cap now. 1 return. 2 returns. No! Snexter shuts down the last hope they had to keep that game alive. A fighting chance, but game 3 also going to AFB. So in the process of a gentleman's sweep here, we'll see if they can change the pace on the next map. We got As I Da coming up next. And I am dying on the hill that is the correct pronunciation of that name. Let's see. Where's my scoreboard? Nope, that's not it. Here we are. 2 to 4. Nicely done. Stream is R whenever. Trying not to sneeze. Okay. Any substitutions here? It looks like we've got Nate H sitting in another one here, potentially back in after this. Thank you, Princey. Princey, when are you signing up? You're free on Wednesdays, right? Cheese, did you know QQ is Alex Jones? Of course I knew that. Wasn't it in their sign-up comment on the big board? Yes, either way, I did. I did know that. I might need to move some things for the next game. I'll wait for them to launch to do that. Looks like one of the captains is having a word. Good luck, everyone going to bed. What does that mean? My one and only Tag Pro debuts in Survivor. That's fair. All right, Taurus is off to bed, I guess. get a move on here. Show me game 4. Go. Worked in my head. Please. Some substitutes. Nate H is going to come in for QQ or Q's. I feel like Q's works better. One syllable. Q's. What do you guys think? I'm not putting on the jacket. All right, we've launched. Finally. Q and Okay, that works too. All right, we've got Azida. Game 4. Pup versus AFB. First grab on this map is going to go to Thanos Ball. And it's going to turn into something too. He's got a chance to be out past 4 on the first grab of the game. And he's going to walk that one in. And we are off to a rough start here. If you are Puparazzi, starting off 1-0. Another chance here for Snexter. Has the boost to work with. Nate trying to cut that off does. Monty forcing Snexter back toward that gate now. And potentially a return here. Monty going for that backward boost. Not enough though. Nate does get it in the end. Good grab from Gooey. Opens up the space for Bubbles to make something happen here. Bubbles though got 3 to beat. Finds a way around 2. Maybe all 4 actually as they get through midfield. Do they have the block on that boost? They do. And a great answer here for Puparazzi to keep this as a 1-cap game. Grab here from face. Nowhere to really go for now. Nate needs to hold that button. Doesn't. Thanos Ball finds his way through mid. Bubbles in the right place, but can't quite get the angle he needs on that wraparound. Thanos Ball making this a 2-1 game as power-ups spawn. A rolling bomb to Pup. A juice to the flag carrier of Fraggle block. Monty with the, we'll call it intentional snipe to get the rolling bomb on regrab. Oh! Button's making up new routes and new ways to spike yourself there. Happy birthday, Capuke. And both sides reset for the time being. So 1-cap game. Pretty active pace as you would expect from a map like this one. A lot of capping opportunities. Leaning towards Fraggle block's momentum right now, but plenty of time to turn this thing around. Still only a 1-cap game. Starting with a good handoff here to with Gooey from Bubbles. Maybe they can find a way around that corner there. Good bomb from Snexter to keep that flag in base. Bubbles now sitting on that bomb. Gets the cross map on Thanos Ball. Is it enough? It is. Monty's able to catch up. Another round of power-ups coming up. Monty, doesn't have the timer on that rolling bomb. Is a pixel away from it, unfortunately, and it's going to go to Snexter instead. Snexter now able to find the flag tile. Can Monty hold? He can. Almost has the split there. Opts not to take it. Probably wasn't there either. Thanos Ball pushing hard. Got 1 to beat. It's Gooey with the flag. Gooey is out, though. Able to stay alive. Threatening on the other side. Keeping that flag safe. Good use of implements. Staying away. Thanos Ball holding as well. Gooey putting on the moves. Almost gets around 2. Got plenty of teammates on regrab to keep things safe for the time being. Good snipe there from Snexter. Bubbles, though, able to find a way out. Needs some anti from either side here if you want to get a reset. Both sides content to just keep those hold trains going. Thanos does get caught by Gooey. Good play from Bubbles to kind of harass the flag with the flag there. We'll see what they decide to do with these pups. Bubbles going to opt to back off into his own base. I'm not sure I agree with that. They're fighting for that left power up, but there's some miscommunication there, it seems. And they end up not going for it at all, as it cost them their hold as well. So a pup sweep for AFB. A tag pro lead set up with a juice chasing. Not a good spot to be in. You got to get a hold here, and you got to find somewhere safe. That is not going to do it. Face is going to bring it in for a 3-1 lead. Good job from Bubbles to stop any chance of a train there, though. Face looking to keep it going, though. Gets the 0.25 on Bubbles. I always hate that that's a 0.25. And does actually have what he needs to get by everybody to make this a 3-cap game now. So, Puparazzi trying to keep the wheels on the bus right now. You can't let this get into your head with 6 minutes to go on a map like this. There's plenty of time to reverse a 3-cap deficit. Monty trying to keep it that way, but Thanos decides 4 is his number of choice. So, another round of power-ups. You only got a juice, and you have a tag pro on the left side. We'll see what they do as they got the hold here past 3. Good blocks from Nate H. Can he get Thanos Ball out of the way? Not quite. Great pull from Thanos to keep that flag safe. A tag pro is going to go to face, and a juice to Bubbles. That tag pro is going to be a pretty damaging one, though. As Bubbles able to stay alive there for a lot longer than I would have thought. Almost gets around everybody. But now it's up to Monty to live as this tag lead comes to threaten. Good bomb across. And good catch up from the blue team as well. Unfortunate boost there. But it's enough to stop the cap this time around. Jarek with the bomb to work with. Likes to harass that other flag carrier, Jarek. I'm noticing. And I like to see that. It's a good use of the no-kiss settings. Monty gets one. Gate gets the other. Can he get the snipe to complete it? He can, and Bubbles is able to walk in. The second cap of the game for Puparazzi. Great play in the backfield from Monty to hunt down not 1, but 2 flag carriers as one of the chasers was lost to that gate. Another round of power-ups coming up. 2 tag pros. Big here. Thanos Ball opts to go for the grab instead, and he's going to be rewarded for it with a cap. Really need these tag pros here if you're Puparazzi. They're going to come away with neither. And Thanos Ball with the grab. So a really dangerous opportunity for Fraggle block here. Thanos Ball got 2 tags helping him out. Bubbles still holding. Jarek using one of those tags to chase. Bubbles finds his way around. He's past 4 if the return comes. It does. Gooey's going to get it, and Bubbles walks in the 3rd cap of the game. We're down to a 3 cap lead on top of living through that double tag per round. So GTNC holds true once again. It's the 2nd time this series a green team has been capped on and not capped. Bubbles hoping to keep that momentum now. Can't get around Jarek, though. Thanos Ball holding on the other side. We're losing frames again? Come on. Looks okay to me. Both flag carriers holding. Better now? Okay. Sorry about that. I'll look into that after this stream. Couple quick returns here. Oh, I'm losing frames now. I think that's just tag pro. Uh-oh. Gooey's got the snipe. He hits it. He's done it. Gooey keeping that 3 cap deficit, though. A pup sweep to Fraggle block as the cost. Bubbles trying to make something happen. He's past 2. He's got the boost to work with. He gets the bump. He spikes Thanos Ball, but he can't get around Jarek in the backfield for what would have been the 4th cap of the game. Excellent play, though, on Bubbles' part to even make that an opportunity. Reset now on both sides. Bubbles trying to keep something going here. Thanos Ball, though, gets the better of the 2 grabs. Good read from Gooey to keep the inside there. Thanos was hoping to get the overcommit and did not. MB in the chat from him. Snexter now holding. Finds his way past 3. Maybe has the straight in. Walking in from the gate. He gets it. And we are back to a 4 cap deficit now. 3 minutes on the clock. Thanos Ball holding. Takes the double gate route. Accidentally finds a boost. It's not going to cost him, though. He's going to walk in cap number 8 for Fraggle block. Power up spawning. 2 juke juices. Neither team really going for them just yet. Bubbles likes the grab. Snexter holding comfortably. And it's going to be 1 for Jarek, 1 for Thanos Ball. Fraggle block again sweeping power-ups here. This time with 2 juke juices to show for it. Bubbles holding, which has been a familiar theme of this game so far. Gets the return. Unfortunately gets his own return. Almost like a kiss in that situation. And Thanos Ball rams it in with that juke juice on the flag. And we are in danger of double-digit territory. We are in double-digit territory. Face bringing in cap number 10. So, falling apart a little bit here. Let's see if Pup can reel it in. They've got one more game after this one, so you got to keep it cool. 2 minutes on the clock. Thanos Ball, though, having whatever he wants on offense, getting those grabs left and right. And good grabs, too. You'd expect that many grabs to be stuck in base, but he's showing that he earned that price tag at auction. So, Gooey attempts the grab there. Thanos gets him on the chair pull. Another round of power-ups coming up. And this time, Monty is going to come away with the rolling. Jarek going to take the juice in exchange. Monty with that rolling on regrab. Face holding comfortably. Decides to push it in. Finds a waiting Monty, who loses his rolling bomb. Doesn't lose the cap, though. And maybe has a chance for out past nobody. Snexter there just in time. Bubbles and Gooey accidentally making contact. Maybe turning that into a chance for Nate H, though, to get out here. Let's see if he can find his way past 2, maybe 3. Can they get the gate in time? They can. And Nate's going to walk in cap number 4 for the Puparazzi. A good read on that midfield play. Another return comes. Jarek in the back of base. Mati doing a good job to keep him contained for now. It's going to cost him his own hold, though, as Jarek finds a way out either way and does have that back wall for the 12th cap of the game. A really high-paced game. No team really getting a chance to settle things down for more than a minute or so this game. Another cap potentially on the way for AFB. Gooey, though, past 3 the other way. If they can get the return, it is a return for cap situation for a moment. They're not going to get it. Looks like Bubbles is choosing instead to prioritize that tag pro, which I do not fault. Has to give up on it, though, with the 2v1. So, fighting for power-ups. Definitely room for improvement there for a pup. We'll see if they can pull that together for Game 5 or for Week 2. Snexter holding Gooey with a good solo. And they do get the reset, though. They've got a couple of power-ups to contest with here. Thanos Ball goes Flag Pro. Pushes it in past 2. Bubbles with the catch-up, though, on that boost. 20 seconds to go. If you squint, it looks like Pup's winning 4-3, but unfortunately, that is not the case right now. Good play from Bubbles. And let's see if Thanos Ball opts for the kept flag or for the cap. It looks like he's not going to have a chance to make that decision. Keeps his hold for now. He does actually want the cap in the end. He's going to get it. 14 caps on the board for AFB, with 8 of them reeled in by Thanos Ball. Pretty impressive showing for who is a very expensive player to draft at auction. So, showing that he earned that price tag, 8 caps. That's pretty hard to contest with if you are Puparazzi. So, let me update that scoreboard real quick. We've got 14-4. And we are heading into the final game of our series. All right. Scoreboard's working. You love to see it. Did Thanos not get drafted for minors? That is an answerable question. Let's find out. If we go to the rosters tab, it might help if you can see this. We've got Thanos Ball drafted only 26. Hold on. I thought Thanos Ball had the 43 price tag. All right, Thanos Ball is punching way above his price tag right now with 8 caps in a game. But I don't see that name anywhere in minors. So, huge showing there for Thanos Ball. Potentially a early candidate for best value if he's going to keep that pace up this season. I should probably make sure we haven't launched. We have not. I'm not missing anything, right? You guys don't see him either? Sorry, the text is probably really small. Just realized that. There we go. No, unless I'm blind, which is entirely possible, I am not seeing Thanos Ball on a minors roster. So, looks like both teams are ready. You got outvoted. Sounds like Water Wheel was considering it. But others had other plans. Game 5, substitutions. Looks like we've got Nate H and QQ in. Gooey. Gonna watch this one. Good showing, though, from Gooey. Really well done. First cap of the series. No one can take that from you. Your first game ever, in your first minute you scored. Cinema. You're good. So, I think good things waiting for you here in NLTP. So we've launched for Game 5 of the series here. Can Pup stave off the gentleman's sweep here? That's gentleman's sweep, right? With the overtime in Game 1? I forget which one is which. Either way, they want to win. Let's see if they can make it happen here. Thanos Ball sharing his plans for us. Thank you. First grab of the game goes to nobody. Nobody wants to grab. Thanos Ball takes it. There he goes. Capped on his first grab of the game last game. So a slower output already. Is he washed? We'll see. Grabs from both sides now with space for both of them. Very symmetrical, actually. Monty able to get the first return for a pup. See if they can keep that pressure on Snexter. Snexter instead going to be past everybody. Monty doing a good job of staying in the way, though. Not that time. Snexter putting the work in there. Good hold. Although, Bubbles finding flag tile at the same time. Got to be careful there with the comms. Q is going to come away with an obviously coordinated snipe as our first round of power-ups is coming up. 2 juke juices on the board. And it's going to be a split from the looks of it. 1 to Q's, 1 to Thanos Ball. Bubbles has to live here. He does. Oh my goodness, what a split from him. Thanos Ball was waiting on that flag tile. And Bubbles just a whirlwind to stay alive there. And now he's got a chance for a capping opportunity. Doesn't take it. Opts to wait. I'm not sure what he was waiting for there. He wants to get the block set up, I guess. I think he might have had something if he went for it. Good boost block from Monty. Still got the 1v2, but he's got another boost block. Does he take it? Not quite communicated well enough with Bubbles there. Unfortunate. And Nate H has to live here with the flag. He cannot. So Face is going to bring in cap number 1 of our game 5. Maybe the latest cap of any game in this series. 8.5 minutes on the clock. Thanos Ball looking for another one. He's got the split there. Good job closing it off by Pup. He's got the boost. Ooh. Takes it awkwardly. A lot of pressure from this AFB offense this series. Snexter still keeping it on as another round of power-ups is spawning. 2 rolling bombs this time. Still split 1 apiece. Who finds a flag tile first with it? It's going to be Thanos Ball without that rolling bomb. Trying to set something up for Face. Face had a chance for a spacebar there. Decided not to take it. Probably the right call because he's got the rolling regrab now. Bubbles not able to get out with his. I forget if Bubbles had it or somebody else. Sorry. Chance here now for AFB. They've got the blocks. Monty sneaks around Jarrett. Great play from him and a great pull as well. Thanos Ball still holding though. Reading those blocks well. Understanding that they were about to drop. A long hold from Thanos. Nate's going to find him. Both flag carriers found at the same time. Both flag carriers now hiding and taking the trampolines out under the gate. Very, very symmetrical again. We got another round of power-ups coming up. Face threatening the cap. Gets the split. Not quite. Q is able to get there. Or Monty able to get there in time. Sorry. As we have another pup split. So, oh, Snexter sneaks one in. I don't think Nate H knew return was coming. Didn't prioritize that flag tile. Unfortunate. And that's going to cost them at least 1 cap and the momentum here. Q's dancing around. Okay for the handoff here. Snexter, good job peeling off, keeping Bubbles off of that. If you are Q's, you want to die there. Give your teammate that pass 2 grab. But Thanos Ball has the straight in. Doesn't find it, though. Bubbles ends up in the right place. Monty looking to make something happen. Opts for the spike instead. And both sides, for the moment, are reset. Thanos going for the ambitious split. Almost gets away with it. Another round of power-ups here. Bubbles decides to grab instead. Keeps a couple blue team chasing him. Good block on that button from QQ, and it's going to open up the lane the Bubbles needed. So now we are down to a 1 cap deficit. A tag pro waiting in base. Bubbles passed a couple. They got that rolling diffused. Monty just needs to block that boost. Thanos Ball is there to keep that 1 cap deficit for his team. Still a chance here, though. Monty gets 1 tag. Opens up a chance for Q's here. Thanos Ball holding on the other side. And he actually is going to hold past everybody as the flag is returned. And it's a cap the other way and potentially a chain. And oh no, a 1 cap deficit has turned into 3 at a moment's notice here. Pup need to put something together. They don't get the gate they need. And Thanos once again threatening. I feel like Thanos has been threatening more than he hasn't been this series. Keeping on those power-up callouts. Good hold from Snexter. Has to keep Bubbles in basic. Bubbles can't really push out here. Gets the grab out though. And you got Pup boosting all over the place. Power-up spawning. They should be prioritizing those. Unfortunately, it's going to be a tag pro and a rolling bomb in favor of Fraggle block now. Let's see if they can connect that tag pro to the flag. Bubbles is going to find Thanos, but they got the rolling re waiting behind. 1 defuse from Bubbles. Flag is out. Gets the bomb, but didn't have the gate. Good hold, though, from Monty to keep the momentum in their favor despite what the rest of the board looked like. 1 to go. Can Monty get the backward snipe? He cannot. Thanos on the flag. Although they get him there. They got the 2v2 blocks in base, though. Face decides to push up early, and that was the right call. Now let's see if they get the 3v3 blocks. Can they find a lane for Q? Thanos ball's blocked out. Can they keep Jarek in long enough? They cannot. The gate is found for him and the chaser. Although a chance here, pass 3 for Bubbles. Does he go for the straight in? He's got the chance to walk it, but Snexter's going to have a grab instead all the way out. And now Bubbles needs to live. He cannot, and Snexter will bring in cap number 5 as another round of power-ups are spawning. We've got 2 tag pros this time around. If Pup wants a chance to get back into this game, that's where it needs to happen. They come away with 1 for Bubbles. Face gets the other, and they get the cap at the same time. So not what you want to see, as AFB is going to chain in a second one here off of that tag pro kiss. And now you're just trying to see if you can end the week on a good note here. 3 minutes, 6 caps. See what you can put together. That snipe for Monty is a good way to start something, but they need a reset here, and those have been few and far between on both sides of the map, frankly. But good snipe there from Bubbles. Monty going for that backward boost. Doesn't have it. Not sure that was the right call in that situation, but it's hard to say otherwise. And a good anti from Snexter is going to lead to cap number 8. Good harass from Monty. Gets the return. 1 to beat now for Monty. If Jarek can get caught by Qs, no. Pressure's the other way. Another round of pups. Uncontested rolling bomb to Snexter. Bubbles does fight and win for that juke juice. Let's see if they can get a reset with this. Come on, guys. Oh no, Jarek's instead gonna sleep in it, sneak it in. Just going for the flag tile. You get the advantage at this point of pushing things in even when it's not communicated, because you know that the cost is just a cap, right? If you're winning by that much. So sometimes you see some of those more ambitious caps come in when flag carriers are just kind of going for it. And that was a good one to add to the resume there for Jarek, for sure. 2 minutes to go. 9 cap deficit. It's looking like this one's probably in the bag for the Fraggle blocks, but let's see if we can get something out of it in these last few minutes. Another round of power-ups, obviously. We've got a tag pro on the right side, juke juice on the left. A little fight in the middle. And Nate almost has a capping opportunity there. Can't quite get around the OD. Bubbles has to go flag pro to keep that power-up. Is enough to stop another cap, although it was there if Blue wanted it. But Bubbles chaining off that bomb. Very nice. See if they can put something together here. Nate not quite able to sneak around Jarek. Still a chance here, though. If they can find Thanos ball, they can. But face once again out on that side of the map. So 1:15 to go. A lot of hold in this game. I'm curious to see what these final numbers end up as. I'd be shocked if any player had more than 1.5 minutes of prevent. But we'll see what the numbers say. Face keeping it contained there on the boost. Thanos with the chance past 3. Q's got the boost across the map. Does find the flag tile. Good job there knowing your map layout. And the last round will be a tag pro to rolling bomb split. Bubble's going to be forced to use that rolling manually. Does so not quite perfectly, but enough to stop the cap. And they will get the reset off of that. Let's see if they can get something off the trampoline here. Can't quite find the flag tile. Would have been a good chance to be past 3. Unfortunate. 30 seconds on the clock. Face looking to add in. But no. Will be cut instead. Thanos ball says grab. Assuming that's something to do with their voice comms. Good no grab from Nate there. Could have potentially grabbed if you were common it, but not bad to be hesitant there. Are we going to get it kept? We are, and it's Monty. So let's see. Prevent. Oh, someone did break 90 seconds. It was Face just peeking over with 96, but everybody else. Oh, no, and Jarek. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was more of a an issue on the left side of the map there. Fair enough. But all right, so that concludes our series. So 10-1 is going to be the final game. See if I can get that up 50 lashes. I don't know about that. That's a lot of eyelashes. All right. 10 to 1. So if I am Puparazzi, what am I working on this week? I think I'm working on communication during pup rounds, making sure you know who is trying to go for the pup, who is trying to hold, and all of that. And I think just generally trying to focus on anti-regrab a little bit more, keeping that flag in when you can, and seeing if you can set up more capping opportunities as a result. So obviously you can't cap if the flag's not in, so I would say that's where you need to start. AFB, I think just don't get too hot-headed. It's week 1. You don't want to get cocky and not scrim or anything, so keep at it. Definitely some good baseline communication there, though. Good job. I think my player of the week, if I had to pick one for this series at least, is going to be Thanos Ball. I think Thanos Ball was the difference maker in at least 3, if not 4 of those games, just kind of showing up, doing what they needed to do as an offender, and making an impact. So congrats, everyone, on getting to week 1. Good luck the rest of the season, and thanks all for tuning in. I will see you guys on Friday for my next Future Group Friday stream talking about development updates. Feel free to tune in or watch those recordings if not. But have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you later.